We are talking Paranormal Incident. This is a 2011 movie directed and co-written by Matthew Bolton. This is also known in Germany as Paranormal Investigations Sanatorium, and is a low-budget found footage movie. The Paranormal Investigations series in Germany is just a bunch of unrelated found footage movies that they always put as one franchise, but it's not really. Anyway, so this is a quasi found footage movie because not all of it is found footage. So we have kind of a framing device where someone is getting interviewed about an incident that takes place with his friends as they are staying in a kind of abandoned sanatorium to try and prove the existence of ghosts, etc. And those sequences are, when he's being interviewed, are not found footage. They are just filmed in a normal kind of standard. And then when we get inside the actual sanitarium itself, those sequences are found footage, which makes it an odd thing because it's not really a found footage movie. You add to that, you've got kind of music and titles and stuff, but anyway, we'll get into it. Inevitably, these young adults find that there is indeed a paranormal presence there, and it may well be at the cost of their lives. What will happen? You have to watch the movie to find out. So let's talk about, first of all, what works in this movie. There are a couple of good sequences, I would say. There's one particularly memorable one where a member of this crew is kind of strung up and they've got all kind of, tubes and stuff coming out of them. They've kind of been hooked up to lots of kind of medical equipment. That was quite a good kind of visual visual kind of cue there. I think where they're shooting, it looks like they is shot in a hospital. And there are some scenes where I do think it looks pretty creepy. And the movie tries to have somewhat of a twist ending. I don't know if it really works, but there you go. It tries to point to a kind of larger mythology. But let's talk about what doesn't work, because as you can probably tell, I'm somewhat struggling to really tell you lots of positives in this movie, because to be honest, this movie is everything you don't want in a found footage movie. I think the whole point of found footage movie is trying to immerse you in this fantasy that this is a real found footage movie. And this movie certainly doesn't do that. For a start, as I've said, you've got kind of openings with credits on there, which again, I don't think you should have in a found footage movie. The sequences where the guy's being interviewed in bed, they could have done it so it was being filmed on a camera, and that would have lent or at least kind of added to the kind of the found footage style kind of aesthetic that it's going for. But they opted for more of a dramatic thing, and it doesn't work because as a framing device, it's at odds with the actual found footage itself. When we see the actual found footage sequences, they again are not all strictly speaking found footage, because we have little flashes here and there of other things happening, like little flashbacks and stuff like that, and even kind of like musical swells when scary things have started to happen. So to be honest with you, this found footage movie lacks complete immersion. You just don't buy into it at all. To add to that, I have to say, although I like some of the internal shots of this location where they're shooting at, it's clearly not abandoned, because it looks in pretty good shape. They've thrown a few bits of paper on the floor to make it look kind of disused, but it's just, other than that, it's clean, it's shiny, it's all good. The acting is pretty terrible, to be honest with you. One of the way some of the characters are written as well is silly. There's one of the characters is written to be like a real douchey guy, like turned up to the max. And then we even see scenes with him having sex with like a different girl. And I'm guessing this is supposed to be like a sex tape, which is that they find, that's why it's in the footage. But it's just spliced in between. It doesn't really kind of make sense in the narrative of the movie. And his character is just like incredibly douchey. Just like, I get that we have different personality types, and not everyone's going to be a great person and stuff like that, but it seems a little over the top to me. It's just everything he does is just kind of like a nasty kind of piece of work. Some of the technical elements are a little short. Now, with the found footage movie, I am prepared to give and take with this, because there are sequences, for example, where it doesn't pick up audio particularly well. But I don't know. It's just, if you're going to cheat anyway, then at least make sure the technical aspects are good. If you're not going to have a true found footage experience, then at least fix the problems that genre creates, if that makes sense. The ending as well is, it doesn't really make any, it just comes out of nowhere, and it's something that a curveball is thrown, and it's not set up. It kind of points to some type of larger sort of universe or conspiracy or something, but then it's just nothing is done with it. It's just like, oh well, is that meant to leave us with questions about, oh my god, what's happening? Instantly I think it'll be a little bit frustrating. And then the effects themselves within the actual found footage sections are, you know, they're just people dancing around. There's no kind of ethereal kind of quality to any of the kind of like the ghostly effects. It just looks like someone kind of like with ripped clothing and stuff like that. So it really isn't ever a scary movie in any sense of the word. I'm a huge fan of like haunted hospital, haunted asylum movies, because I think that kind of location lends itself to some really kind of creepy experiences. And there are quite a lot of kind of found footage movies that I think do this well, even not high budget ones, but this one is just I think it's practically everything that you shouldn't do in a found footage movie you can be seen in this film. So outside of a couple of sequences where I thought were okay, it's a 3 out of 10. It's not a particularly good one, if I'm honest. Have you seen it? What did you think of it? Leave me a comment and I shall look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.